Crank it. Western Conference playoffs. Welcome to Puck Talk, with the show where we drink beers and we talk about hockey. I'm Sam.
I'm Dane.
All right, let's talk Western Conference. All right, Western Conference teams. We've got St. Louis, Chicago, Colorado, Anaheim, San Jose, LA, Minnesota, Dallas. It's a really intense conference. There's a lot of great teams there. Far more depth than the East, honestly. Let's make the night we won't remember.
What do we got? We got St. Louis and Chicago. What do you think?
In that matchup, it's hard. Those are two teams that have been amazing all season. They've had kind of a rough end to their season. I think it depends, how healthy Dane and Caves are for the Chicago.
I'm pretty sure you said Dane and Caves.
Like 2 weeks ago, I would have thought St. Louis all the way. But
Absolutely.
now I kind of have my doubts.
I totally agree. You know what? I'm going to go Chicago in 7 for that round.
I'm kind of over Chicago because they've won the Cup a couple times in the last few years.
I totally agree.
So I'm going to go with St. Louis.
Wow.
I think it's going to be 7. I think if both teams are healthy, Chicago would win. But I'm just banking on St. Louis winning because I don't think St. Louis is going to win the Cup like a lot of people. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like they're going to beat Chicago. Anaheim and Dallas. I think we
both love the Dallas Stars.
Yeah.
We can agree on that.
Jay Van, Tyler Seguin, Lindy Ruff, Rich Beverly.
So amazing. The Ben and Seguin kind of it's almost a bromance, would you say?
I agree.
Yeah.
And Ben, I really like Ben ever since the beginning of the season. I just think he's a stellar player. Reports are Seguin when he was playing in Europe. Mm-hmm. That it was his first time living on his own, and he had a cleaning lady, and the cleaning lady refused to clean his place because it was just gnarly, just beyond belief. Because it was, I don't know. That's just what that's speculation.
I don't know. I just think Anaheim has too much depth. Anaheim in 6.
Dallas in 7. Dallas is my team in the West. You don't need to listen to me though, because I'm not a Leafs fan. I'm the opposite of a Leafs fan.
I know, you just want to talk shit about everyone on the Leafs. Hey Dan, let's play a card game. It's called Open the Deck and then I throw it everywhere.
Please don't do this.
It's going down. Yellow timber.
So Colorado, Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go with. That's a tough one. They're all so tough in the West, but I really want to go Minnesota. I want to see if Brizgalov gets hot. There's no stopping Minnesota. That's a great team through and through.
Can we just pause for a sec?
Yep.
Patrick Waugh,
the coach of the Colorado Avalanche and a former goalie, FYI, and Varlamov, also arrested for domestic violence. Look at that.
And Varlamov just beat Patrick Waugh's record.
And his wife.
I'm going to say...
Wife beaters versus the Russian.
I'm going to say... I'm sorry, Clive. But I'm going to say Colorado. I'm going to say Colorado because of Patrick Waugh and Matt Duchene and Landeskog and Riley and Tyson Berry and P.A. Parento, Paul Stastny.
It's a deep team, but it's a young team. You know what?
What do you think?
I want to go Minnesota. And I just want to go Minnesota because I think Brizgalov on a hot streak, there's no stopping him. And the rest of that team is really... It's a good team. It's a good team. They got good depth in every position. So I think that's going to be a really interesting matchup all in all. But I'm going to go Minnesota in 7.
All right.
But Phil Kessel.
You got to find out where Phil Kessel is.
Phil and Bozy.
I don't really. We should go party with him. L.A. and San Jose.
It's an interesting matchup. What do you think, Dane?
I don't care for desert teams.
Just because it's weird to have hockey in a desert?
Kind of. But I'm going to say San Jose. You're the Sharks. Not saying that they're going to go all the way. But
No, but the thing about San Jose is that they've been so good year in, year out, and they just fail in the playoffs. You know, there's a lot of good old Canadian boys on those desert teams. And they're good teams. For me, I think just because of the playoff runs that LA has had in the past 2 seasons, the fact that Quick is an amazing playoff goalie, and they just have a good team, it's got to be LA for me. I'm going to go 7. Interesting thing about that matchup is that Hurdle got knocked out by Dustin Brown. Missed most of the season. So there's a little bit of...
I read redemption?
Yeah. I read a quote. He's like, I don't like the Kings.
It's a kid scoring his 4th goal, and who was it against?
Buron.
Who played on...
Rangers. Yeah.
So the Rangers were just pissed that...
And they were getting blown out.
Yeah, so the Rangers were pissed that he would pull something like that on a blowout. But the way I see it, it's like, you only have yourselves to blame. Like, if you're going to let a kid skate through your whole team and then make a move like that on your goalie, like, you're the only ones to blame. Like, they all like, were offended. If you had to pick one team from the West, who would it be?
You know, I'm going to go Anaheim. I think Hiller is a great goalie. I think... that Perry and Getzlaff duo is insane. That's the best duo in the league. There's a lot of great duos in the league, but that's the best.
All right.
I like that team. Wait.
Weird.
Hey, look, it's Mary. It's Jesus. Oh, that's Mary. It's Jesus. Dane's so disillusioned with everything. Oh, it's working. You can't see out of frame, but it's stacked 3 high.
Slowly filling up the screen.
Sound like ripped something.
This is Puck Talk.
I'm Dane.
I'm Sam. Cheers.
Cheers, boys.